Now, you recently wrote an article. It initially appeared on LinkedIn, but it's since gone viral. Thousands of people have shared it, about the importance of transferring skills in South Africa. What prompted you to write that, and why do you feel so passionately about it?
I think it's so important because giving someone a skill, you're not just creating something new for them, but more for based on the future, and based on the fact that people need skills, and if you equip someone with a skill, it can take them much further than they actually thought they could take themselves. And I'm lucky to be in the position where I can teach people skills through food, to connect people and teach them how to actually feed other people. I think it's an amazing way to teach someone something. For me, I think it's so important to be able to do that in terms of giving back. And I was extremely lucky that I worked with a few of the top chefs in South Africa. And they equipped me with the skill to be able to figure it out for myself. And I think that's the most important thing, is that if you are able to teach someone a skill, and once they leave you, they are able to figure it out for themselves, that is such a massive breakthrough in anyone's career or in anyone's life, is that they can then leave you and they would know what the next step is to become a success in life.
Talk to us about the initiative that we are here to speak about today, and how does it work out practically for you?
Well, I met very randomly. I met one of the training leaders from Infinity College training, and we chatted. And they basically told me what their school offers. They do an in-service training where they choose students. They have lecturers who do training with them in a controlled environment, and I offered that we could do their practical training in our kitchen. And after their practical training, they get a diploma, and they then qualify, and they are unemployed effectively after that. And I use it as a good opportunity for me to not just create employment, but to give people an opportunity at something new. And lucky enough, the fact that I have them in my kitchen for 4 weeks is a good opportunity for me to see where they are, and how far their growth has become, which helps me employ them and see if they would fit into what we're doing at Crystal Towers Hotel at the moment. So that is the relationship I've got with Infinity, is where I then offer my kitchen as a resource for them to use, and obviously for me to interact with them with regarding to their students. And once they qualified, obviously the ones that are outstanding, I create job opportunities for those. We've had up to now we've had about 14 students, of which I've employed 7, and it's a 50% breakthrough, but it's a 50% that never existed, and ultimately you do want to work with the best. You do want to work with the ones that have the best attitude, with the ones that really want to take themselves to the next level, considering where they come from. And I feel that we provide them with an amazing opportunity at Crystal Towers to be able to take themselves to the next level, not just as chefs, but as people in general. Look, we can always do more. As chefs, we can always do more. It's not that easy, based on the fact that a lot of the top cooking schools, their fees are extremely high, and a lot of the underprivileged sort of kids will never be able to afford that. So this is a perfect opportunity for someone who has no funds, who knows they want to become a chef one day, to get into the industry through Infinity. And like I said, for me to just be in the position that I am to provide that opportunity for these students is, for me, that's the best thing, is that I can be that person.
Is it your hope to see this type of program expand in the country?
No, definitely. Like I said, it's all about doing more. And at the end of the day, the biggest thing is making an impact. Making an impact on one person's life is enough. We work with so many people that come from so much different backgrounds in our kitchens, and to connect people with food and make an impact on their lives is something that I feel all chefs should do, and I know there's a lot of guys that are doing it out there at the moment. But I just think it's something that we as chefs know our staff, we know our teams, we know the type of people we work with, and we have to put back into that. We have to give back to create opportunities for the young ones and the guys that just haven't had the funds to go to the top cooking schools, who haven't had the resources to be able to buy the most expensive knives or work in the top kitchens. You know, that's where we fall in, because we know the struggle. And for me, that's the important thing. It's just about making that impact on people.